What's going on, guys? Brian here, coming to another video. Today what I have for you is another shot at the 50 kill challenge. In this beginning clip, that's not what this is. I mean, I was going for it in this game, but I didn't get it. I just went on a really solid run in the end, so I wanted to show that off. Once we get into the next gameplay, that will be the one where I'm going after the 50 and getting damn close. So you may notice that the mic quality sounds a lot different. And the reason being is I remembered that when I first started doing YouTube, I had this headset that I'm wearing right now. It's the Turtle Beach PX4s. Now, for whatever reason, the mic quality is a lot better with this headset, which makes absolutely no sense to me, seeing that my Astro A50s are a lot better quality headset. Really confused by it. I wish I would have thought about this a long time ago, because that's one of the things that I really hate about my videos is the mic quality. And even though this isn't picture perfect, it's a hell of a lot better than how it is with my Astros. So I think from now on, honestly, even though it's a bit of a pain in the ass, it's really not that big of a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna use my Astros to obviously game with and, you know, in-game chat or whatever, but when it comes to doing commentaries, voiceovers, I'm going to start plugging this headset in, just keep it out here with my gaming setup. That way I can just switch them back and forth. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is shitty that I have to do that, because it's just a hell of a lot easier to just pick up your headset and go. But if this is something that I have to do to have better quality sound for now until I get everything that I need, then that's what I'm going to do. So this 350 million games played that we have to get on Black Ops 3 in order to get the prize fighters is pretty insane. I honestly think that even if we don't complete it, they'll still give it to us, because that would be pretty shitty on their part if we were like at 99% and time ran out and they're like, oh, fuck you, you're not getting them. I got a feeling that we'll either get super close or we'll complete it. I don't think we'll be far off, because last night I noticed that we were one night in and it was almost at 10%, and I believe that there's like 11 or 12 days that it'd be running, so just do the math. That should take us over 100% completion, so we should get it done. But during the week, I have a feeling that the play time obviously is going to drop, because people have to work, people have school, and they can't just sit and play all day. And Chaos Silencer actually did the math, and each player, let's just assume there was 1 million players online across the board, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and of course PC. That would mean that each of us would have to play 25 games a day in order to complete this, which obviously there's people out there that play more, that play way less. So the people that play more, it should balance it out and get it done, but you just have to figure that in. That's crazy that each player online, assuming there's 1 million concurrent people playing day in and day out, would have to play 25 matches a day. That's just insane. It is pretty cool that they did something like this. I wish that they would have added in some other incentive to play, like one of the tiers would have been an unlock token, and you could use that token to unlock any weapon that you want. I would have unlocked the Peacekeeper. That gun I want so bad. Every time that I get to pick it up in a match, I just melt people with it, and I'm like, God, why can't I have gotten this gun over the DBSR 50? Because, you know, I did make that video checking it out in bots. Well, using it against bots and using it online are two different beasts. It's not that great of a weapon, in my opinion. It feels really odd. It's a really strange gun. The way it scopes in feels like how the gun scoped in on the beta. I remember complaining about that during the beta with the snipers, that the scoping in felt really awkward. Hopefully they'll fix it like they did with the other ones, but it's just an awkward weapon to use, and I'm hoping that that'll change up a little bit once I unlock the thermal scope, because that's the scope that I use against the bots, and it didn't feel like that in that lobby. And I know it's not online, but that doesn't make a difference. When you go into a private match or you play online, however a gun feels, the gun's gonna feel. And when I played it on the bots, with the thermal, it didn't feel like it does now. And I did notice using the recon site, it felt a little bit better. So I'm hoping that that has a little bit to do with it, but they definitely need to fix it because it like snaps. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just really slow and it's like a jolting motion. It just feels really odd and it's not comfortable to use at all. So hopefully that's something we'll see because I think that we deserve it as players. You know, they've made a lot of money off of us this year. And yes, there is this guy that I watch that made a good point. You know, it's our choice whether we spend money on these things or not. We can technically earn crypto keys, but you're never going to get the guns that way if you really want them. But either way, we ran out of time on this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always guys, I will see you in the next one.